Labor has no plan. Their only action has been to release a waffly strategy document which contained no details on how they would turn around falling standards. She's right. That strategy document doubles down, suggesting the system throws out all the old outcomes-focused curriculum with something more progression-focused, which, quote, provides a coherent overview of how knowledge and competencies grow and deepen over time and enable meaning-making and sophistication of understanding. Got that? All that sophisticated understanding isn't helping much. Education is simply one aspect of New Zealand's decline. Housing, one of the key policies that helped Ardern win the election in 2017, has gone from a calamity to an outright crisis under her watch. The number of applicants for state housing has quadrupled to 24,000, and the cost of real estate adjusted for inflation increased 256% from 2000 to 2021, according to The Economist. The government has shifted the focus away from its failures by introducing a well-being budget, which includes vague concepts like mental health and a sense of connection to community in the place of boring old financial statistics. The country's on the verge of becoming a failed state, says Oliver Hartwich, the executive director of the New Zealand Initiative think tank. To be fair, Hartwich doesn't mean Afghanistan-level dysfunction, but something more like Central Europe, where economies are stagnant, education is going backwards, and people can't afford homes and suffer from a general economic malaise, which intensifies to hopelessness and crime in the poorest areas. Kiwis generally expect a bit more from life than that, which is why so many of them want to leave. 1 million of them, in fact, which accounts for no less than 20% of the country. Of those, 200,000 have already made definitive plans to do so. And most of them have Australia as their ideal destination. Luckily, this helps solve our skills shortage, which explains why Prime Minister Anthony Albanese was so eager to announce plans to make life easier for Kiwis in Australia after he met with Ardern this month. Essentially, we're poaching their best and brightest, as well as those who are hard-working enough to relocate for work. And that should confirm, as if there was ever any doubt in the matter, that Australia is the better place to live, at least for now. But wait, our new government seems like it wants to take us down the same road Ardern has taken New Zealand. At the Australia-New Zealand Leadership Forum in Sydney this month, our new Treasurer, Jim Chalmers, said he was inspired by what's been happening across the Tasman. He said, quote, "Our new government has a lot to learn from New Zealand." Specifically, he wanted to discuss the country's, quote, well-being budget and how to reshape the discussion around the economy and the budget in terms of measuring what matters. Well, those Kiwis packing their bags for Australia have already measured what matters, and it's not the woke nonsense Ardern is advocating. It would be a shame if they arrived here and found the place had become the same as the basket case from which they'd just fled.